Hi, I'm Vishal. I have been working for the last 6 years in a job that I never thought I would actually get, which is I managed to get myself a role at an incredible, large consultancy. And I was so excited. I was running at full speed, getting ready to prove myself, and also dealing with a lot of imposter syndrome throughout. Questions like, am I good enough? Will they find out that I don't actually know? And how do I keep running the race to keep up with everyone around me? And I was doing all of this while also transitioning to becoming a new parent and wondering, do I have what it takes to be a good parent? I was struggling. It's a role that came with no manual, no onboarding, and I was just learning as I go. I had also changed apartments in this time to accommodate for this growing family, and my life was going through all of these changes, all positive, right, from the outside, but a lot of chaos and keeping up on the inside. And I tried to hold it all together until the day that I couldn't. And my coping mechanism for dealing with stress and discomfort is to stay busy. And my life was easy to keep me busy. But once I slowed down, and this happened during the pandemic, and I didn't have a lot to hide under, all that pain that I was suppressing started surfacing. I remember a day like that. I was on a call with Jonathan. I asked for a check-in, a coaching session, and I was in my Berlin apartment with my inner state completely contracting, and there was Jonathan sitting at his computer looking radiant. I remember the beach in the background, him sipping coconut water, and we had this conversation about his life there, and he helped me just recenter a bit. And it was so powerful. And in that call, he made an invitation. He said, Vishal, if and when you're ready, hop on a flight and come meet me here in Costa Rica. This is where home is now, and I would love to host you. Come for a week or two. That was that seed planted in my head. It took me a few weeks until the day that I hit rock bottom at work. I called him up and I said, can I please come? 2 days later, I was on a flight to Costa Rica with a backpack, left my computer, left all the things I didn't need, and I showed up. And this retreat, this personalized coaching retreat that Jonathan hosted for me made such a big difference. I remember landing completely empty and exhausted, being welcomed with so much love and generosity and care. I was given very simple, very beautiful accommodation right across the ocean, having access to nature all around, animals running there, a sense of community. I ate really good meals. We would wake up and make smoothies together. We'd make dinner together. I was in touch and cooking. I would go for a run. We'd sit and meditate. I signed up for surf lessons. And it was just that whole process of being a beginner and learning how to stand and fall. But having access to just my own body, to community, to nature, and a chance to slow down was such a powerful healing experience for me. I remember this one evening clearly. Every sunset is completely magical, right? Costa Rica is paradise. And I remember standing next to Jonathan. I was wearing my swim shorts, water knee deep, no phone, no wallet, just looking at the most spectacular sunrise, every single color you can imagine in the sky of purple and orange and green. And yeah, it was like, I have that image in my mind as I think of it right now. And I looked around, I saw everyone in silence on the beach, just savoring this moment. And the immediate words that came to my mouth were redefining luxury. And I had tears rolling down my face. I was like, what am I doing with my life? I am running this rat race. I'm going to chase goals that someone else has set for me. I'm doing things that would look good from the outside, but do I remember what my essence is and what truly matters to me? Isn't this luxury? Just like my feet there, inner calm, sense of community, like, isn't this what luxury truly is? But once I had this time to slow down, to center, to figure out what matters to me, my essence, my values, my people, I decided to come back to Berlin, to my life that I was taking a pause from, and to start making changes that were more aligned to who I am and what I stand for. So Jonathan, I really want to thank you, because since I've come back that day, it led me to a massive detour on my path. I still stayed in my job, I still had my family, but I had a compass that was calibrated. And even when work opportunities showed my way, what I could say yes and no to were more aligned with my essence and my truth versus what would look good on paper. I figured out what was my inner reality and conditioning versus societal expectations. And just the power of slowing down in order to go back with that courage, the curiosity, the compassion has made all the difference. Thank you for helping me access my emotions, access my clarity, and then step in from that place of centered truth. I highly recommend this experience to everyone, and I can't wait to go back myself.